The inauguration of Croatia's first woman president is less than 24 hours away. Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović will take the oath of office in St. Mark's Square, the seat of government and parliament, on Sunday, and final preparations for the event are underway. More than 1,000 dignitaries are expected to attend. HDZ leader Tomislav Karamarko says a Croatian delegation should not be traveling to Moscow next week. Economy Minister Ivan Vrdoljak and former President Stjepan Mesić will lead a delegation of around 100 Croatian business people there for a Croatian-Russian economic forum. Karamarko agrees with U.S. Ambassador to Croatia Kenneth Merton, who has expressed concern over the event, saying that the EU and the U.S. wanted to maintain economic pressure on Russia to defuse the situation in Ukraine. Minister Vrdoljak responded by saying Croatia would meet all of its obligations toward the EU and NATO, but also had to look after its economic interests on the Russian market. 4 potential investors have purchased tender documents for the Zagreb Immunology Institute, and due diligence is being undertaken. Binding bids for a 54% stake in the vaccine maker are expected within the next 30 days. The interested parties are JGL, Pharma S, Vizia Croatica, and Dutch firm Bilthoven Biologicals. The Institute's union says time is running out to find a new owner willing to overhaul the Institute's data technology, since the last license the company still has to make vaccines will run out in 10 months. The town of Đurđevac is celebrating Valentine's Day with a show of old postcards exchanged between lovers at the beginning of the 20th century. Visitors can find out what little love notes looked like 100 years ago at the local library until the end of February. In sports, Filip Zubčić finished 16th in the giant slalom at the World Alpine Skiing Championships in Beaver Creek, Colorado. The Croatian was 2.86 seconds behind winner, American Ted Ligeti. Zubčić's teammate, Elias Kolega, finished 42nd, and William Vukelić was 45th. Sebastian Brigović did not finish the first run. Making their debut in EHF Cup group competition, Nexe Našice scored a solid victory over Hungary's Balaton Firedi, 31-19. Next week, they face Germany's Melezungen at home. Zadar beat Hungary's Zolnoki 71-64 on Friday at home in round 22 of ABA League action. Ivo Ivanov led Zadar to their 11th victory with 16 points. Today, Cibona hosts Partizan, while Crvena Zvezda will face Cedevita on Monday to finish up this round of play. This afternoon's forecast calls for partly to predominantly sunny skies in most of Croatia, especially in Dalmatia and Slavonia. The west can expect heavier cloud cover, while the north coast and Gorski Kotar could see a few drops of rain. Mild breezes in the interior. On the coast, a moderate southeasterly. On the south and central sections, a high southeasterly in the north. The day's highs will range from 4 to 9 degrees Celsius inland and from 10 to 15 degrees on the coast and in interior Istria and Dalmatia. Stable weather is expected in the coming days. It will be partly to mostly sunny and dry, with some morning frost and fog in places. Temperatures will be slightly cooler. A similar trend on the coast, partly to mostly sunny. There could be some variable clouds on Sunday with some light rain. Moderate to high southeasterly winds will prevail. Late Monday and into Tuesday, a northeasterly will develop in the north.